And we're back to catch a thief, so I'm pretty sure the gym is safe, of course. I mean, there's a gym leader. So, let's go search. Let's go up this way. Route 24. Route 25. Anything over here? Now, one thing I will point out is that we can actually surf along this way. Go into Cerulean City. Of course, there's no Cerulean Cave anymore. That is to be expected because he said there's no cave. Now, this is Route 4. Because you can, in fact, not fish, as I mentioned a long time ago, while surfing, you cannot fish on Route 4, even though there are Pokemon programmed to appear when fishing. So, it's just oversight, I would say. But this is fixed, of course, in Heart Gold Soul Silver and in Fire Red Leaf Green, of course, because you can fish while surfing. Which is important? Question mark? I mean, I think this is the only route that is affected by this. I can't think of another one. I'm trying to think of anything in Red Blue. Nah. Not much that I could think of. Oh man, we get to listen to the great Wild Encounter music. Venonat. Yep, this music doesn't help, and weak Pokemon don't help either. Bye! 107, not even worth my time. We out. Oh man, there's no hidden item here. Ah, I was tricked. It was merely a waste of my time. There's nothing else here. Alright, let's go this way. Beat the 6 of us trainers to win a fabulous prize. Think you've got what it takes? Dude, I think you're missing the proper spot. It's, on the bridge. Though, then again, it is kind of annoying that I had to move back and forth because of the way you were laid out. You know what? I'll allow it. I'll allow it. And you have an Oddish that's level 35. Which is amazing because you could have totally gotten your hands on Sunstone, a Leaf Stone, and of course evolved it the first time into Weeping Bell. Or, not Weeping Bell. Into Gloom. Weeping Bell. Oddish into Weeping Bell. What a terrible mistake that was. I'm second. No, it's serious. I bet there's a Pokemon fusion out there of Weeping Bell and Gloom. People are always making fusions and, like, their own Pokemon. Some of them are pretty cool. But some of them are downright disgusting and should never be fused together. Just saying. I have no idea why Lopunny and Hitmonchan is a fusion-worthy idea, but some people enjoy it, I guess. Wigglytuff. Okay, here's something I will mention. So, Snubbull is incredibly rare in Johto. And, there's really no reason for it, but, there's only, like, 2 routes, I believe, in Johto that you can catch it, and it's, like, a 10% counter. It's very low. Well, in Kanto, there are a couple routes where you can find Granbull fully evolved. It's not really a surprise, because there's a bunch of ways to catch fully evolved Pokemon at this point. But what really irritates me is that it doesn't need to be there. Like, let's do this. Nope, it blocked me anyway. Here's number 3. It won't be easy. Hold on. Let me do some calculations real quick. All right, I spelled out easy, so let's see. Tangela, yeah, it was pretty easy. I don't want to ruin your hopes and dreams, but I did beat the Elite Four and the champion. I took down pretty much the strongest organization the series has seen at this point. I defeated the 8 Johto gym leaders. I defeated the 3 Kanto gym leaders so far. What else have you done? Ah, you caught Tangela and a Vaporeon. Pretty cool. But then again, I did catch a Skarmory, which will then fly both your Pokemon to death. So, thank you for having an easy match. Vaporeon might actually live because of how much health it is, yep. Oh no, water gun! That actually did a lot more than I was expecting. I mean, this is 14 levels. We are talking about 14 whole levels, which is insane. Stomped flat. Yeah, it was pretty easy. What is this? Are you trying to trap me here? Getting tired? Skarmory has not run out of power points or PP yet, so no. Laura, Gloom, more easy stuff for Skarmory to tear apart. This is pretty good. It's always nice to have Skarmory just tear apart stuff, especially since they can't do much to it. One thing I will point out is that we are incredibly close to getting Steel Wing. I don't remember the exact level, but I know it's late 40s. And if not, I'm pretty sure I know where the TM is and we can go get it. But, which means we will have a secondary stab. I forgot Whirlwind works through that. Yeah, that didn't help your cause. Quick attack. You know, it's not the worst idea I've seen to Whirlwind and then quick attack, because if Pidgeotto had quick attack, Skarmory would have done like 2 damage at the most. So, it makes sense. Oh, but it sucks that you got Typhlosion for this. Ooh, sorry, dude. One thing that is weird is Blossom has this not true color at all to what Blossom is supposed to be. I don't know if it's before the official designs were done, they programmed it in, but it's a different color. I'm number 5, I'll stomp you flat. What's with stomping? Hold on, that's the 3rd? 2nd? Lloyd. I'm sorry, dude. So sorry. Oh man, I'm immune to your 2 stab types. I'm sorry. You have lost. Horn attack. Well, I mean, it can't use poison moves and it can't use ground moves. This is why I picked Skarmory. Those 2 immunities are so good. Yeah, it has weakness to fire, has weakness to electricity, but overall, it's such a defensive monster. And bye-bye, Nidoking. Do we have one more after this? Whoa, too much. Anything back here? Look at this small patch of grass. Is there... No, no oversight grass. Nope, nothing there. Alright, moving on. I'm the last in line, but I tell you I'm tough. This reminds me of, back to the Nugget challenge on, of course, Nugget Bridge back then. This would technically, if you go based on how many trainers there were, this would be the Rocket Grunt you fight, because 6 versus 6. Spore, which is something I haven't mentioned since Paris showed up, which was Ilex Force, so that was like, what, first 10 parts? I don't even remember. What else do you have? I'm just gonna murder you. But Paris has, at this point, is the only user of Spore, which is a 100% accurate sleep move, which is incredibly useful. Too bad Parasect and Paris, by extension, are terrible. It would really be cool if they were good at this point, but they aren't, so. And Parasect. Let's see if you have a Burst Sprite. And it's still pretty rough. I'm not a big fan of this. It is a little better than Red Blue, but not by much. Though apparently, Paris and Parasect are one of the scariest Pokemon to have ever existed, because the mushroom takes control of the host, so to say, the fungi. I don't care about your issues. No, I don't want to battle. I'm battling other people. This is something that I think I brought up a couple parts ago. I am going to reorganize my phone numbers pretty soon. And I will be showing that on screen because they are kind of important to have. And I have nothing to do with the 6-pack trainers. I wait here to beat you when you were tired out. Good thing I've only used 2 Pokemon in those fights. Wait, you only have 1? Porygon. I mean, if you evolved it, I would accept you more as an opponent, but it's nice to see some rarity. I really wish Porygon was able to be caught earlier. I would have used it. Probably used it over Meltang, to be honest. I love Porygon too. No, I'm not. I'm sorry, I won't cheat anymore. You took on one more battle than you expected, but you won anyway. As promised, you won a prize. Here's the Nugget. Yay. But after seeing how you battle, I want to see how I'll fare. How about it? One more battle. What do you have out of interest? A cool trainer. 3 Pokemon. A Rhyhorn. I'm sorry, but you have 0 chance. Though that is a pretty high level for what we've been seeing at this point. We've only seen these type of levels in gyms, which is pretty cool to see. Overall though, after this fight, I will probably end it because... Actually, I'll probably go grab the item that's on screen so it doesn't bother people. Because I know some people get bothered when I leave items on screen. Don't worry, it bothers me too. It's just like when I leave a Pokemon that isn't an HM slave in the last slot. It bothers me. It's one of those things. Alright. What else do you have? You have a decent team. Like, don't get me wrong, Rhyhorn, Turtle, not fully evolved, but to be honest... Oh, okay. Now I'm disappointed. One of the most overrated starters ever. Watch it disappear. Bye! Don't come back. Alright. Well, you had a decent team up till that point, so I'll give you a 4 out of 10. Okay, thank you for telling me what I already know. I defeated the Elite Four and the champion. That is just not necessary to talk about. Protein! We know what this does. We'll use it later. Alright, with that, we'll be checking out what this is later, of course. And by that I mean the next part. So, next time, we'll explore. We'll also search around for the thief. We haven't run into him, but hopefully we will. So, till then.